Attention please, transport alert, transport alert.
For this episode of Shine a Light, we're here in the hospital ER waiting room where we have our hospital PBX operators, some of the most recognizable voices in the entire Tri-Cities. We hope you learn a little more about what they do to answer the call every single day. We're here on the front lines, literally the phone lines, with Norma Jean here in PBX, and there'll be a quiz later about what PBX stands for, but we've got a few questions for you, if you don't mind, this afternoon. First, about yourself a little bit. Can you tell us how long you've been here with Kadlec?
I'm coming on 23 years here at Kadlec.
Wow, amazing. And you must have talked to a lot of people over those 23 years.
A lot of people,
roughly how many people every day, every week do you think you speak to down here in
Well,
PBX?
let's see, it's about 800 every day. Of course, there's 2 operators that are here.
So do you know everybody in our community at this point?
No, quite a few.
Okay, all right, amazing. And what's the most unusual phone call you've ever gotten from somebody here?
Well, unusual. I had one that said, yes, I need the name and number of the doctor across the street from the hospital.
The one doctor?
One doctor, and there's many doctors, so
how did you
I couldn't answer that.
You couldn't answer?
No.
Okay. Is that the only time you've ever been stumped?
Yeah. Oh, I try to figure out the answers to every problem.
Okay,
So.
all right.
Yeah.
And with our standards of excellence, you're the first voice that someone hears when they call in here from a patient or family member?
Yeah, I feel like we're on the front end, right in the front end of the battle, right up. Yep, people call here and they decide whether they like Kadlec or not by the way that they receive the calls and how they're treated. So try to treat them with the best we can.
Wonderful. And can you tell us a little bit about the space that you're in down here? Has it always looked like this, and how long have you been in this actual location?
Well, this room about 15 years. So, and then we like it because we have a window to be able to look out. We have a lot of alarms to answer, and so by having the door closed, we're able to answer those privately. So, and each one of the calls is private. But yeah, and we have enough space.
And 23 years ago, did it look like that picture that you have in the back there?
Like this? No, we had modern technology back then even.
We did, so that goes back a little farther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I enjoy my job. What more could a woman want than to sit and talk on the phone all day and get paid
And
for
get paid
it,
for
right?
it too. All right. What's the most common question people ask? We asked about the weirdest question, so maybe what's the most common thing you get people calling about?
Probably they ask information, medical information, and of course we can't give medical information over the phone. So we tell them to call their doctor, make sure that they get the right information. But we have to really quiz them. Sometimes they don't know what they want, and so we have to quiz them to see where they really want to call. What do they need? Sometimes they don't even know. So we ask them the right kind of questions so that we can get them to the right place. So there's so many facilities and different clinics, and so we try to get them to the right place.
Well, hearing you say that really embraces the know me, care for me, and ease my way to help them get to the next location or help them connect with their family member here when they're a patient in the hospital. So really appreciate what you do. So thank you.
I keep a directory and I try to keep it updated. With all the facilities, it's so hard to be able to keep those numbers correct. But I pride myself in the fact that I have that and I keep it updated. I call the people when there's changes being done, when doctors move from one place to another. I keep in touch with medical staff services so that I know just where they're at, so that when people call, I get them to the right place. Not just I, but the other operators too.
And I'm told that you've memorized every single phone number across
Oh,
all of
yes.
Kadlec. Is that true?
No, not hardly.
Not true.
But I do know where to find those numbers.
Well, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's your number down here?
0. You know my number.
It's a hard one to remember.
Yeah,
so I had
everybody
to
knows
ask.
my number.
I had to ask.
Yep.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. Well, thank you for your time.
Okay.
As we leave, I have one last question for you.
All right.
Are you an Elton John fan?
Because of my name, Norma Jean.
I was going to say, we'll leave by saying goodbye.
Say goodbye, Norma
Yes.
Jean. Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for your time.
All right.